Happy July. I hope you're doing well. Okay. Remember, guys, these are general. Sun, moon, and rising, north and south, if you choose, okay? If one doesn't resonate, one will, so drop anchor there for the month. If you choose, these are just suggestions, okay? All right. I shuffle off line 2, guys. I clear the deck. You don't need to see me do that for 10 minutes. And I ask for what you need to know, not necessarily what you want to know. Forewarned is forearmed, right? That's our motto. So we'll keep it. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I like this. Yay. Okay. Very nice, guys. Okay. Let's break it down. The overall energy here is the 6 of coins. Okay. Balance. Give and take. That's what karma is, right? It's give and take. It's the kind of energy that you give. This is generosity. Okay. It's keeping some, saving some, giving some. Okay. That's basically what it is. And it does not have to be monetary, okay? It's balance in time, give and take in time, in anything tangible here, okay? In your day-to-day. I am going to say, though, with this, watch your spending. Nothing to be concerned about. Just make sure that it's balanced. Now I don't think is the time to be making large purchases. If you need to, that's fine. Obviously, we do things when we need to do them, but just watch overspending for this month, okay? We'll leave it at that. Okay, let's see. The crux of the reading, you show up here, is the Emperor, okay? That is you, okay? He sits on top of the world, he or she, okay? It's choosing and deciding well. And again, I think this goes back to the overall energy of here, of this read. Balance, okay? Truth, wisdom. Are you standing in all of this on your own? Is it your truth? Is it your wisdom? Are you living your life by your values, traditions, etc.? Okay, that's what he asks when he shows up here in a reading, okay? And what crosses that is the 2 of Cups. This is my Lover's card, okay? It's more the Lover's card to me than the original Lovers, which to me is the Choices card, okay? This, you've already made a wonderful choice. This is a divinely guided, you know, that tree trunk that grows stronger together over time. The deal breakers are the same, the values, morals, you're in sync. The little conflicts that come up along the way in this kind of relationship will be just minimal, and they'll be let go. They're not going to be the deal breakers, okay? This is how balanced this relationship is, okay? It can also be in a business arena. If it doesn't pertain to you in the relationship arena, it may pertain to you in the business, work-life arena, okay? Again, these are general. For more specific, just reach out to me, okay? But this card to me is a card of good health. It's a card of, it's just a great relationship, okay? It's a great dynamic because it's balanced, okay? Sometimes balance is like this. It's not always necessarily like this, okay? Sometimes you need to be the gatekeeper. Sometimes you need to be the one, you know, learning the lessons while the other one watches. It's that kind of balance, okay? There you have it. In the past, you've got the Queen of Cups, okay? We love her. She's our hostess with the mostest, right? She's just our psychic queen here. Can be a male as well. It's not gender specific. But when I say in the past, I mean very, very near past, like yesterday, okay? So the energy of that is still washing over this reading, okay? This is the kill 'em with kindness queen, okay? This is just being nice, she drops anchor in just making people feel better. That's how she feels better. And I think that that's wonderful, okay? This is someone who is, like I say, very divinely connected. She knows who she is. And keep in mind that even though, you know, this is someone who's willing to help you and is very kind and this and that, this is not someone that is going to let you take advantage of them, okay? They're very kind, but they also have correct boundaries in place, okay? If this is a person and not an energy, both are great, okay? It means that you've got your boundaries in place here, and that's what builds, you know, balanced relationships, okay? And that's how you show up here, okay? This is also a loyal partner, okay? If this is, in fact, the other part of this equation here, this is, again, it's just reiterating how wonderful this match is. This is a co-walker with you in any journey, okay? They know enough divinely that they can't learn the lessons for you, but they'll hold your hand and walk with you while you learn your lessons, okay? That's the kind of wonderful person that this is, okay? Unconditional love in human form is what this is, or it's in energy, okay? Where you drop anchor here is the Page of Coins, okay? This is learning something new a little bit at a time, okay? It's starting something new, going in a different direction. It's anything, again, on the tangible plane here. It's new growth in something. It could be new growth in a relationship. It could be new growth in a job. Again, this is general, but we'll see where it's going here. I tend to think this is in the relationship arena, guys. That's where I'm going to drop anchor for this reading, okay? It's balance, too. It's seeing the dynamic of something more than it appears to other people, okay? I think, again, in a relationship, there's not room for everyone in there. So if you've got outside influence here, hone it back to just the two of you, okay? You see the potential in other areas of the magnificence of this relationship. Other people may not, okay? This is not somewhere where you want to just let people run rogue through here, okay? Again, that's where I'm going to say, make sure that what's going on in your life right now is balanced, okay? And that's boundaries too, okay? Make sure that before, you know, you can never give enough, in my opinion. You can always give something to someone somehow. But make sure that you're also receiving that, okay? That's where I'm going to go with that. Okay. What crowns this reading is the Page of Wands. Okay. Page of Wands. Again, this is a card of new passions, new desires. This is a whole new lifestyle, I think, is where we're going here with this, and I think that it's wonderful, okay, because all the aspects, all the energies, all the characteristics are just in alignment. It's lovely, okay? This is a new phase in life, too, okay, and a relationship is that. This is a significant one, though, okay? It could be, again, I'm going to reiterate, I think this is a relationship, but it could involve, you know, a job, travel, career. This Page of Wands is, it's female sexuality. It's, and this can apply to men as well, but it's more of a feminine energy here, okay? It's a light. There's no, you know, run through the village. It's just new desires, new passions. They're new, so you're not quite sure how to deploy them yet. So you're kind of treading lightly, okay? And in a relationship, that's what you want to do. You want to just feel things out and not miss anything and enjoy the moment, right? That's what you're doing, okay? where you go from here is the King of Cups. So you've got the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups here. I think that's wonderful. Great. Okay. If he's one of the co-parts in this, okay, if you've got water sign anywhere here, this is in a relationship, it's falling in love with your best friend. Okay, it's this. It's exactly this. Okay, it's at some point, you know, you just realized that this person was just vital to you. Not only did you love them, you were in love with them, and I think that that's wonderful. Okay, he's also a very intuitive person. Okay, very charming, great sense of humor, well versed, has enough life under his belt to know what he's talking about. Okay, he's hit the pavement a few times too. You don't get to this juncture in life without having learned some lessons here. Okay, this is someone too that when it shows up in a reading, there may be, like I said, I keep feeling that there's people in and out of here. Stay in balance with each other. Okay, this is someone who will also tell you, and that what he stands for is being, again, rooted in who he is. He knows who he is. He doesn't get caught up in the drama around him. He just doesn't, nor does she. Okay, they just know who they are, and they know that that is just not worth their time or their energy. Okay. Also, I'm going to throw this out there again. These people are, you know, you can be great mentors, but sometimes when people are coming to you to talk to you, and this may be the case, you may be going to someone to do that, or someone may be coming to you because they're just not quite sure how to do something. So be on the lookout for that. It's going to be someone, again, who is on the verge of starting something new. Sometimes people just want to tell you something. They don't necessarily need you to fix something. So just keep that in mind, and if this occurs, just kind of feel out which, again, give and take, whether they're there for advice or you're giving advice where it's not asked for, or vice versa. Okay, I'm just putting that out here because I don't know why it must pertain to somebody. Okay, all right. The bridge here, where you go over the next year, the part you're going to play in this is the Two of Wands. Okay, this is bold moves. Okay, in a relationship, again, I'm going to say, make sure that it's balanced. Make sure that your partner is not, make sure that you're not so caught up in things that it dawns on you, I haven't seen my partner in like 5 days. That's not a good thing. Okay, that's where this comes up. It's just, it's make sure that things are balanced here. It could also be about moving, relocating somewhere else. Okay. Either way, when this card shows up, it's usually trying to do two things. It's about a relationship, balance in that. There's a lot of choices that come up in a day-to-day life. I think that you've got a lot going on here. Just make sure that you two are checking in with each other. I think that that's vital right now. I'm going to leave that at that. Okay. Your domestic, your home life, your day-to-day, you've got the Four of Wands. That to me is my marriage card. Okay. It's the strong structure, the strong stability. That's what that's about. Okay. It is my marriage card. So you've got the Two of Cups, which is my lover's card, and the marriage card. I think that that's wonderful. Okay. If you're already married, it just means that your relationship is going to go to a new level. That's what it means. It's stronger. Sometimes after, when this card shows up in this position, it's you've gone through something, okay, and now you're stronger for it. All right, that's wonderful. You could also be buying a new house, okay? That could be the choice here, where to live, okay? Your hopes and fears, you've got the Ace of Wands, okay? That's our Joan of Arc card, okay? That's clearing things out that aren't serving you any longer. It's passions. It's putting your all into something that you're trying what you invest in is going to grow, okay? That's where this shows up. It's just saying be present, okay? I'm sorry, this is not the Joan of Arc card. This is the Ace of Wands. This is not the Ace of Swords, okay? This is about a new passion. It's about a relationship. It's about, you know, taking a relationship to a new level. Maybe you are getting married, okay? Maybe you are married and it's going to a different level. Either way, this is brand new passion, desire. I'm going to say, too, whatever it is that you are feeling right now, express it. If there's something that you need to tell your partner or vice versa, do it, okay? That card it encourages that. If it's about a new passion, a new job, new something that you're trying to get off the ground, make sure that it's going to hold your desire. Make sure that it's something that you're going to get up in the morning and do, okay? That's what's coming up with that card. I think that anything new can put the fear in you, but I'm going to say you've got a wonderful reading here. Please don't get lost in that. Enjoy the moment. Be present, okay? These are great things happening to you right now and in your life. Enjoy them. This is a time of you are abundantly blessed right now. There's no other way to put that. This is wonderful, okay? It's also sacred space. So I'm going to say, in this, make sure that you're taking time for yourself to just give thanks, to just take a little bit of you time. There's a lot going on here, and even though it's wonderful, it can still be very overwhelming energy, okay? The outbound card here is the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Again, that's a karmic card. It's a arcana card. It's an organic nature of things. It's a cycle. It's a change. It's a timing thing. It's nothing you can do or not do, okay? It's been aligned for you, and the wheel turns. Sometimes you're on the top, sometimes you're on the bottom, okay? This card, when it shows up, it's just telling you to embrace every aspect of this, okay? Go with the flow, okay? Don't resist something just because it's unfamiliar. It looks like there's a lot of unfamiliar territory in here. I can see it laid out. You can't. I can understand, though, how this would be a bit much. It's a lot, okay? So I'm going to leave it with, I'll clarify a few things, too, here. But just go with the flow, okay? Of course, make sure that it's balanced, but don't resist something just because it's unfamiliar. You've got a lot here that's new and unfamiliar, okay? Let's just clarify a little bit here, okay? Okay, I'm going to say this. This is a new relationship, so to speak, newer. Don't be stubborn with things. Don't drop anchor somewhere just because someone is suggesting doing something a way that you're not used to, okay? It's not one anymore. It's two, okay? So we need to be a little bit more flexible in that. That also goes for time. Make sure that we're not becoming obsessive about things, okay? Make sure that this relationship is not one that is becoming not balanced, okay? Make sure that it's not becoming a need rather than a want, okay? There's just the air of that here. You know, this card the Emperor here. Doesn't necessarily need to be you. It can be energy too. The shadow side to that card is that's a card of arrogance. That's a card of I'm set in my ways and I'm not changing, period. You don't want to do that. That's not a good thing. It's not going to serve you well. And it could very well ruin this beautiful reading, okay? And I'm going to add that again because a warning card comes up around that, okay? Make sure that you're not being stuck in your ways, okay? Be open to new. That's what this card is about. It's changing in your favor. And it's what you learn here in this equation now in your life, this point in time in your life, is going to sustain you for a very, very long time. These lessons are wonderful, okay? Embrace them, please. Don't be set in your old ways. Don't drop anchor there. Okay, I think there's some financial gain here too. If you're looking at the same time to jump into a new job, which could very possibly be what you're doing, there's monetary gain there, okay? There's something too around correspondence with money. Maybe you are buying a house, but there's something going back and forth in reference to monetary, okay? It might not even be something that you're aware of. All of a sudden, I am seeing financial here. Okay. I don't see anything, guys, that... I don't see anything other than keep a check on what's balanced, make sure that it's balanced, and that's mind, body, soul, okay? Together and apart, make sure that you're both balanced, okay? Yeah, I see financial gain in here. If there, again, I'm going to reiterate because I'm getting this as a closing note, your relationship is about both of you. Please just watch who you're letting in the equation here, okay? Not that it's good, bad, or indifferent, but it's just not, it's coming up with a warning around it. So, again, this is general, but that means something to someone. If you're coming up against that, make some clear boundaries here about what's acceptable, what's not acceptable, okay? There you have it. Aries, I think this was wonderful. I hope that I've helped you in some way, and I hope you have a wonderful July. Please let me know if you feel free to let me know exactly if this resonated with you. I'd be curious to see exactly what this is. I think it's wonderful. Okay? Thank you so much.